Okay, it usually takes me some thinking to think about everything that I kind of go through my day. Uh, I don't know. I feel like recording something today. Um, about me, um, I'm Gabin. Um, I live in Canada now. Um, I used to live in uh, used to live in Africa, Momosho, Congo, Bukavu. Uh, why am I doing this? It's just that I want to share something about what's uh, to do with life, basically. We live in a world where there's so many things to do. Life is busy. There's war. There is sickness. There is all kind of stuff going on. I was just thinking this morning and about why why we seem so busy, and sometimes we feel like we're so small compared to everything in the world. Look at yourself right now. It's not easy when you go outside in a crowd of people. Somehow I always feel like everyone else is just doing better than I am doing. Um, there's just there's not enough. There's not enough. There's not enough satisfaction about who you are. Basically, you feel like nothing is really important about yourself. Especially that's how I feel most of the times when I'm walking around, and it's a great courage for me to do this actually, because I would never feel like doing this. But I just want to say that there's there's more to this life. There's more actually to who you are. There's more to your future. It's the way you perceive it. It's the way you feel it. It's the way you think about it. It's the way you actually predict about it. Whatever you feel like you have to do a positive thing, keep keep saying that over your life, and keep just saying I am this. Keep thinking about it to the point that your subconscious is just gonna bam take that as a, this is my identity, and it's just gonna live like that unconsciously. It's just gonna be that. If you want to be a organized person, okay, that's you, period. Say that. That's who you are. You are organized, period. And then everything, when you see it, you mess in your room, you think of that. You think about who you are, and think about that, disorganized room, and be like, I can't live in a place like this. This is not who I am. I'm organized, and then you fix it up. So basically, my point is, we will feel always small. We will feel always challenged by other people, by the way we look like, with the way we speak, with the media going on, social media, everything today. It challenges us to be something different. It challenges us to look different, to actually have a certain lifestyle, to wear this kind of dress, to just make yourself look like better than actually you should look like. But my point is, there's God, my friends. There's God. God is not just me telling you, you gotta believe my God. No, my friends, there's God who knows you, who knows me, who's interested in knowing the tree next to your house, who's interested to actually know how much wind is gonna blow on your house? Who's interested to know how you snore at night? Who's interested to know how, like, he's into everything about you. It's not just me. Right now, somewhere in India, he's God is there. Right now, somewhere in Africa, somewhere in Australia, somewhere around the world, there's God who's looking after everyone. And this God has so much in store for you, me, everyone in the world. The point that we just don't see this, and we're blinded by what we go through, work, school, family, everything. Man, name it. Everything is just always there to keep us away, but there's a big picture. There's a father who knows what to tell you. He knows what, like, you everyone has been a child, and you always depended on your father because you didn't know what to do on that until you grew up. Your dad has taught you what you know. If not, your mom, your parents, they educated you. They gave you what you know. I mean, take a look at what you know. Take a look at where you learned it from. Someone had to be there to teach you about this stuff. Life, when you grow up, it becomes you still, when you mature up, that doesn't mean that um, it's done. The fact that we had a dad at the beginning of our, when we were born, it's the very essence of the creation of God. He carries us invisibly into the next life experience. He's always there. We didn't create this God. God is actually there. Like how things work in nature, how things just moves. You just can't. I mean, nobody came up with this idea of God and then had to teach people that there's actually God. No, everyone is just born and have that mindset of someone is caring for me, someone is gonna be there, and sometimes we just look up at the heaven. Sometimes when there's something, a trouble, a problem, we're like, oh, why this is happening? Like, who are we telling that? Who is there? Who are we actually speaking to? Like, we should really be, crazy to say stuff like that, because why would we even see that if we know there's nobody listening to us? Like, how can we just be silly and say, oh, why did you allow this? Who are we talking to? That's just God. We can't just run away from the truth, and it's always here. Truth is what you really. Truth is always true.